The east is east and the west is west, and never the twain shall meet. This is a line in a poem called The Ballad of the East and West by Rudyard Kipling. The poet was talking about cultural differences between being foreign to Easterners to Westerners. Japan is called the land of the rising sun. My name is Patrick Hamrick, and I've been to Japan. The customs and cultures are still a mystery to me. Today we're going to go on a trip to Japan. Let's talk about the money situation in Japan. The currency in Japan is typically the Japanese yen. They have different ranges of yen ranging from 1 yen to 500 yen in coins. Currency bill money ranges from 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 yen. When this report was compiled and researched, the yen rate was 90 yen to the US dollar, rounded up, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Now let's go to the airport. Let's talk about the Narita Airport, which is the largest airport in Japan, and it has two terminals, and they have an observation deck at the airport that we can look through binoculars, either for money or through our own. Now let's talk about Tokyo. Tokyo is a metropolitan area, and it has 23 cities and 47 prefectures. There are lots of people in Japan, which causes a lot of traffic to be on the roads. Alright, now we're ready to go to Mount Fuji. On Mount Fuji is 12,388 feet high. Mount Fuji is very cold and gets colder as we climb. On Mount Fuji, there's 10 stations marking how far you are from the top. This is a walking stick that hikers sometimes buy on the way up to before they start hiking. On the stick, there's just a flag and some bells on top. The bells are to ward off evil spirits as you climb Mount Fuji. As you go up the stations, each station you get a stamp saying how high you've gotten to the top. Now that we've hiked Mount Fuji, let us go and get some supper at McDonald's. McDonald's is a very popular restaurant in America and in Japan. You will notice that there's lots of fast food restaurants in Japan. Now that we're full, let us go and get some. Let us go home. In the Japanese homes, they don't have very much furniture, and they sit on the floors. They have floors made of tatami mats, or also straw floors. You don't be surprised when you must take off your shoes at the front door. Now we're ready to talk about the traffic and the driving situation. In Japan, it's very different from driving in America. You drive on the left side of the road in Japan. There's lots of traffic and it's very narrow. The roads are very narrow and small, which causes a lot of traffic. And don't be surprised if you have to sit at a stop sign for a long period of time due to people and due to the tradition to let the other person go ahead of you. even if you got there first. Well, there's a lot of things to say about Japan, and a lot of cultures and traditions that I could still mention, but there's only a few minutes to tell you about Japan, and this is what I had time to fit in.